Good morning, and we are doing an outdoor broadcast this morning. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 8. When he ascended on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts to men. These gifts, and what kind of people receive these gifts? When Christ led captivity captive, that was in hell, and he finally broke the curse of sin. And in doing so, he gave gifts to men who were open to saying yes to him. Yes, and then doing what he had asked them to do. It's not enough just to say yes as a saint of God to salvation. There's more to salvation than just saying yes. There has to be the obedience factor. You have to go on to being perfected by the Holy Spirit and being changed, as the scriptures say, from glory to glory. Well, what does that look like? The sanctification process is one of regeneration. That means that your life and my life is hid with Christ in God. We serve at his request. We serve at his direction. We focus on obedience to the word and relationship with Holy Spirit and the perfecting of our relationship and our human choices. So there has to be more of the Holy Spirit in us and less of our human, fleshly attitudes and behaviors. This is a consequence of the struggle between flesh and spirit that Paul speaks about the carnal man and the spiritual side, that the carnal desires keep coming back until you replace carnal desires with spiritual desires. You have to decide. I can't decide it for you. I can present opportunity for you, but I can't make those decisions for you. Some folks would say, well, we'd rather you did. And other folks would rather say, well, we don't want you to make any decisions for us. You're right. Pastors only present opportunities for good choices. That's the role of a shepherd. A shepherd leads the sheep to areas of pasture and still waters to restore your soul. That's the purpose of ministry, is the encouragement, building up, and edification and direction. Now, it also says that it has correction and reproof in there, but that's not the desire of the shepherd. The correction and reproof is only as a result when sheep decide to go in a different direction that poses danger. And that's why Jesus left the 99 in the fold, gave the illustration in the parable where he went as a shepherd and gathered the one who was lost. How did the one get lost? Well, it chose to go somewhere where it shouldn't have gone, and it got caught in the thicket. As we move forward and COVID dissipates and our society opens up, I'm hoping and praying that we won't lose this relationship with Jesus Christ that has sparked us because of the danger of COVID. Fear sometimes motivates people to do things that they should have done a long time ago. But nevertheless, seeking a relationship with Jesus Christ is priority number one. And I really do hope that you will see what you need to do to make the right choices with Jesus Christ. Further reading and study 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 would encourage you to make better choices, okay? We have to submit ourselves to God and be servants of him. The illustration of that is spoken by Jesus in Matthew chapter 20. He says, be a servant of all. That's what it is to lead. The shepherd serves the purpose of the sheep, and that is their well-being, their productivity, their ability to regenerate and have more sheep and have more sheep. And that's the purpose of the shepherd. The shepherd is also there as a protector against wolves, lions, bears, as is illustrated from David's story of defeating the lion and the bear. That means there are aggressors outside the flock that want to try and decimate the flock. All right. Further, David knew the value of prayer and praise. And David illustrated that, and the sheep are comforted by that. And that's a fact in agriculture, that music comforts animals. And one of the things that we need as human beings is we need worship, and we need praise, and we need prayer. And that's one of the key factors of watching what Jesus does and listening to his words and reflecting praise and worship back to him. So I hope you're going to have a great day. Jumpstart this week before the weekend really goes full swing. But I pray that you will make good choices, because he did for us. God bless you, and have a great day.